Thank you. Like I said, talk things over, number one. Tell her how you feel about the things she's doing that you don't like, and tell him how you feel too. And you see, things start coming to normal, start becoming normal gradually. Secondly, learn how to say no. No is a very strong word. But I tell you, you are supposed to be a helpmate to your wife and to your husband, not to be a liability. There are sometimes our men make mistakes. It's not because they want to make mistakes. It's because they are not opening up to their partners, or their wives don't know how to counsel them. She will just be there. Honey, should we do it? I want to do this thing like this. I want it to be like this. She's always nodding her head. She's not saying yes. She's not saying anything the man wants to do. Let him do. You're my Lord. He's your Lord. But you are there to help him. There are sometimes women are so sensitive. When a man wants to do something, you see them asking their, this thing, I want to do as a wife. Look into that thing. Will it work? Will it not work? I know it will be so difficult to say no. You will not know how your partner will respond to it as a husband or as a wife. You will not know how your partner will respond to it. Sometimes as a man, because you want to please your wife, you say, I love her too much. She will tell you that they are doing an occasion and the uniform is 500,000. But they have the one of 200,000. Say, no, my friends are wearing 500,000. No, I want to present. And you know you don't have that money. But because she will threaten you. There are some women like that. They will threaten their husbands. Threaten you. I will show you. Some women are so difficult. After threatening the man, you will not say no. You try to collect a loan. When you don't learn how to say no, you end up being a slave as a man or a woman. In your marriage, learn how to say no, no matter how difficult. It can help. Learn how to say no. I know some people will fear, oh, what is my partner going to do? Sometimes you think your husband is difficult, except you express yourself. Like, I'm not saying you should fight him. No. There's sometimes you want to do something. If you are the type, he turns like akara. Let's do it like, okay, let's do it like. He will definitely get tired one day. Because when he starts getting advice outside, you will start comparing. See yourself, you don't think. Is there something in your head? Then you start getting angry. My husband said, nothing in my head, now so they do. When you have not advised him as a wife, and men, be open to advice. Women, be open, don't kill your husband don't buy your husband because you need to please people. Learn how to say no when your husband goes out, and learn funny things as a wife so that you don't fall into trap. When I say funny things, I mean, I had a story. This woman write her story and said her husband came back one day. They are married for like 3 years. Yes, he came back one day and said he wants to try something new. Something new, like what? He wants to have her. Because of Facebook policy, I don't want it to work. So he wants to have her, but he wants to do it through the other side, the excretory part. The excretory part. He wants to use the excretory part. Because of Facebook policy, understand? He won't use the other side, don't be the main side, don't be supposed to happen. So that this woman didn't say no. She thinks maybe she wants to please him. So after doing it for some time, what made her to write that her story is he started experiencing, what has started coming out, and she stinks. So women in the comment section, he now started abusing her. Come, you cannot say no. You are a married woman for crying out loud. He came back and said he wants to try it and see. Maybe a friend don't tell her something funny in his head. You know, some people say no, she just tried. She wanted to. Since her husband is a good man, he provides her with everything. She just wanted him to experience waiting because he's a good man. You make him understand that is not for you. That part is not for you. It's not healthy. Have you not heard stories of people going through that way that ended up being sick, falling sick? You leave the main road, the enter gutter. Learn how to say no. Learn how to say no. I think some people advise her to seek a medical help. Well, learn how to. You are the woman. You feel you are the one that will go to the hospital, do that. Learn how to say no. Sometimes it's not that giving birth through CS is bad. Yes, they said we as a woman will deliver like the Hebrew women. Yes, when you're delivering like a Hebrew woman, it's when the woman and the baby comes out alive. So you don't go around telling you're telling people, I know, God forbid, God forbid. No. When you as a woman, when it's time for you to give them, and the doctor is saying, Kai, madam, you be like saying an operation, no, and your husband say, oh, I am I am this, I am that. There's nothing God cannot do. But it's still the same God that created those doctors. When he wants to put your life at risk as a woman, tell him, Oga, no. Or when your wife wants to put her life at risk as a man and you are there, learn how to say no. There are some things you don't support in marriage. Don't always say yes. And when you don't make him understand that what he or she is doing is wrong, he keeps doing it without knowing because you don't complain about it. Thirdly, when you need your husband to help you in the house, don't tell him, honey, please, can you help me get this? Can you help me go to the grocery? Can you help me? Sometimes when you don't tell them, they'll think you can do everything and they will not help. It's not that they are trying to be wicked. In your heart, you'll be cursing. You'll be feeling bad at cursing. But you don't know, like, open up, learn how to open up to communicate. Or you tell him, honey, you help me to do this thing. Sweetheart, do this thing for me today. Tell him, talk to her, and you see everything work out. And if you feel you have made an effort and it's fruitless, it's not working, fruitless, then you seek for counseling from someone you trust or a counselor. If you have a good pastor, you seek counsel from your pastor. I'm not telling you that pastors, there are no good pastors. Of course, pastors are wonderful people. They are men of God, but it's not all pastors that can advise you right. Yes. Look for pastors that you have seen their marriage working, you have seen their relationship working, and seek for help. There are some pastors that you go and meet, they will end up telling you, are you not a woman? They're doing it. They're doing it. Yes. They will tell you, don't let people hear it. Just endure. Even if you are being abused in the marriage, they will tell you, just stay. Instead of calling your husband to rebuke him, correct him, make him understand that no, this is bad. They will tell you, madam, just stay, just keep quiet. Especially if the man is sowing big seed in the church. They want you to endure. And they will not want to talk to that man so that he will not stop sowing seeds to the church. So look for a church. If your church pastor's marriage is working, and seek for help. Or this is when to tell family members. His parents or his parents will support him when you've not tried. When the thing is getting difficult, so difficult, and there are abuses and the rest, you've tried, don't buy yourself. When you even tell some pastors, they will talk to the man, and when the thing is not yielding the results they wanted, they will tell you to separate for the meantime and let something settle down. So in relationship, it's give me, I give you, reciprocation. So these are the signs when you're feeling you're no longer valid in a relationship, partner does not respect you and all that. Then you find the solution, you need to talk things over, learn how to say no, and make sure you stand by your no. In some things, you say no. I know how scary it can be. Learn how to say no. Thank you. I love you. Follow me on my YouTube channel, The Reality.